What's happening? What's going on? K Mega 405 coming to you live from the 405 where I'm just your regular gamer talking to the intelligent gamers out there. Oh man, yes. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody's having a good day. Just another episode of my thoughts. Just giving my thoughts about some things. We'll definitely be talking about this game as you see in the background, Marathon. Are you guys excited about it? I mean, I want to play it, but I don't know about excited. Um, but I do want to play it. It looks something. It looks interesting to play. It doesn't look bad or anything like that. It looks interesting and it could be something that could be a game that I could really get into, or it could be something that I'll just try it out and just kind of move around from it. But it doesn't look bad whatsoever. But anyway, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that here in a hot second. Also, we'll be talking about the Oblivion remaster. Remaster or remake, whichever. Look like it's going to be dropping sometime next week. So the reason why I wasn't even talking about it, because you hear speculations and rumors. Most of the time you don't really know if it's really going to happen or not. So I was just waiting until I seen some more confirmation. There's been a lot of leaked pics. There's been a lot of leak information showing stuff. It looks great. Definitely want to talk about that. Also, definitely want to talk about you know what I'm saying? Activision games dropping. What up with you, Yobi? He says, bro, I picked up Sparking Zero. It's so damn good. And I got the other fighter you spoke about in my cart, picking it up this week. Let's go. And Viper picked up, he showed it to me last night. He picked up Jump Force. So no excuses. We all in. I can't be sitting holding back. I got to have a fight night. So we got to get busy. And so, you know what I'm saying, it's great. He says, I believe it will be a remake, in my opinion. They did many remasters over the years from the 360 port. Right. And remember, a couple of years ago, they were talking about that they wanted to do that. They wanted to go back and remake a lot of those 360 classics, make a comeback. So I mean, again, like we're talking about, if the rumors about Halo being a remaster, Gears is going back to it being a prequel. Looks great. I know you coming with Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, I'm saying, Rain, this is Marathon right here. This is the Marathon gameplay. That's why I wanted to show about it. I was going to talk about that now. I'm getting ready to talk about it. What's going on with you, Michael Turner? What's happening? Good for sliding through, Rain. He said it looked like too human. I mean, it does. Like, okay, so let me just get into it. Like I said, this is a game that I will play. It's not something that I would look at and say, because we have the time and era where people just complain about every damn thing. Everything is trash. Everything looks like garbage. Nothing looks cool anymore. Everything is bland. Graphics, this, nothing, too cartoony. It's too this, to that, right? This game doesn't look bad. I would be expecting better graphically, in the sense of, like, I was hoping that it would look not like Halo, but have like more have like graphics like Destiny or like Halo, something like that, but more of a realistic look. It's okay though. It doesn't look bad at all. There's just two factors to me that makes me look at this game a little different, not badly, but just suspect. One is the fact that it's a $40 game, which I'm happy that it's $40. Don't get me wrong on that. But that's not usually Sony's MO. So obviously this game might be limited on content. And with shooters, content has to be a must. Another factor that puts me on pause on the thing of, like, let's say I start playing this game and I really like it, right? Because I am going to play it. I'm for $40, I don't see a problem with it, right? But the other thing is the customization. That see in shooters now, it is imperative that you have character customization, and these character models look really dope. So I love the way that they look. Right, the character models look really cool graphically. I know that there's some people that likes this art design. It's okay. I'm not saying it's bad or anything. I just wish that it looked a little bit. But the second thing that I was that's putting me on pause of like, if I start playing this game and really like it, do not get too crazy and like invest into a lot of DLC, things like that, because the game might fall flat on its face and die within the year. The customization thing is very puzzling to me. I just, that's just a part of every shooter now. Customization is top notch key. I mean, hell, I know a lot of people trip out about how Call of Duty is showing have the Ninja Turtles and all different types of characters and things of that nature. Squid Games and stuff like that. But listen, you'd be surprised. I mean, I've been playing COD a lot lately. I'm really going for it. I'm trying to get to I'm Master Prestige. I'm a Prestige 9 right now. And I got to post it. Last night, my very first 100 kill match. I've never killed enemies. I've never killed over 100 enemies, or I should say, had over 100 kills in any COD in my history. Even though I would think the best COD skill wise, it for me was Advanced Warfare. I still never had 100 kills. I had 112 or 13 kills last night, cooking. Boy, it was man, I was in Nuketown just clowning. It was great. I will post that on social media, like just what like score. It baffled me. Like, I knew I was getting down, but I was like, what? 100? When I looked and I checked and I was at 88, I was like, no way. And yeah, anyway, but but the characters in COD, like, you'd be surprised of how many Ninja Turtles will be running around, or Squid Games, or just their customized DLC characters, or Black Sail characters from the Battle Pass and stuff like that. Like it tons. I mean, I'm invested. I'm fully invested in the COD right now. Like, I would be. It's crazy because I haven't played COD like this in years. But the thing with Battlefield broke my heart, and Halo, I'm gonna get back on Halo, see what's going on there. But I mean, there's customization on all these shooters now. It just doesn't make any sense, and especially like when you look, even with Battlefield 2042, with its disappointing launch for, I would say, a year and a half. It's picked up a lot. I need to go back and I need to play it with Sir X-Man, but the customization on there looks good. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Halo's customization is fantastic. I still don't like the blocky old school look, but I mean, but that's just anonymous with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Let me listen what Rain said. He says the look of the game supposed to be objective and unique. It is subjective. It is unique. It's not, like I said, it's not bad. It's just that it's just, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted, I can't say what I want. I don't, the game could look beautiful. I mean, this is coming off of a feed off of somebody else's gameplay. So it's one of the things that but I just wanted to show it because it was a 15-minute gameplay trailer. Well, not trailer, but somebody playing it for 15 minutes. So I just wanted to let people get to see it who haven't really paid attention to the gameplay. I like the moves, the way that you can heal your partner, your teammates. The shooting looks good and crisp. That's one thing that you're definitely going to have. It has a Destiny-esque vibe to it, like with also kind of like with some of the characters that's built. They kind of look like a Halo hybrid Destiny kind of characters. Is kind of weird, but I do like the design of the characters. Some of the characters looks pretty cool, but it's just like the customization part. Like, gamers now want to have that that impressive their imprint on that character that they're playing with on you know what I'm saying. So the customization, it might be something that they'll add later on, but I don't know, man. I don't know. But that, to me, that will definitely hurt the game if they do not do something about that quickly. Like, there will be people that will play the game for what it is, but you know, the further that you get into it, it could be one of those things. If the content is not heavy enough or, you know, solid enough to maintain, you know, you could have a game that could be really, really popular, but then kind of fade away into obscurity, just kind of like with Destiny. I mean, Division One. Division One was one at that year was one of the best games I played that year. It was so fun. But once you got done with doing everything, you got caught up and was like, oh, what else is there to do? So, and then people put it down until they finally did something with it later. But I I don't know. With shooters now, you don't have that much time. Well, or these you can make it, you can have that much time, but these publishers aren't letting these games have that much time. I should put it that way. So, um, but we'll see. I mean, it's interesting. Another thing too is I know it's coming out in September. Um, I think late September or mid September, something like that. So if it comes out, I mean, you still got to worry about, and this is the one thing, and I understand that there's games that's dropping all through the year, but I sometimes when they put, I don't know what Sony is. I know at the end of the year, because you know if Sony doesn't have anything to push at the end of the year, you got to still worry about the juggernauts that comes out at the end of the year. But keep trying to throw games into September like you did with Concord, and you still keep forgetting that there are sports games that come out that people will dedicatedly buy. It doesn't matter how many people can give bad reviews and talk about NBA 2K or Madden. Those games are still going to sell. Those games are still going to sell. And also you got college football now, which comes out in July, but there'll be people that'll probably get it later on. So, and probably September or something like that. So you know, it's, I don't know, man. Some of these publishers have to start paying attention to when they put their games out. Like this game seems to me would be a game that would be good for, not in September, maybe earlier in the year. So I mean, if the game isn't ready, it's not ready. So it's not like, you know, they can bring it out. But I mean, the best time, if they want to bring it out this year and it's not ready now, then September is the best place to put it. But it's still, you know, maybe late September. So I don't, and that's what I'm saying. I don't remember if it was late September or if it was mid September. But you know, you still got to worry about that juggernaut, NBA 2K, FIFA, and Madden that comes out at the end of August. So, and then usually there's always a hot game that comes out in September too. A couple of hot games, like remember Warhammer 2. The Warhammer Space Marines 2 came out in September. There was another game that came out too that I picked up in September. That was kind of a sleeper, but regardless, it still came out, and you know, and Concord was cooked. So yeah, you know, but the $40 price tag, it's reasonable. It just makes me it puts things on pause for me with because Sony is always talking about premium, want to do premium prices. Yeesh, I don't know. We'll see. What's going on with you, Impulse? So thank you for coming through, man. Really do appreciate it. But yeah, I wanted you guys to see this gameplay. Like I said, it looks good. I can't say that I'm excited about it. I'm just interested in it. I definitely want to play it. It looks cool. It doesn't look bad at all. I just got to get my hands on it and play it. You know, see all, you know, I know the gameplay is going to be solid. Bungie is great at that. They're masters at that. But it's one of those things where you just gotta, I don't know, I'm just kind of hold off and say that. And so yeah, the person, oh, okay, so that was from Game Radar. I thought it was just an individual, but yeah, go subscribe to them. I'll just loop a little bit more of it. So there you go. Yeah, but look at these character models. Like, she looks dope. I really do. Hold on, let me go back and look at those character models. The character models look dope. Like Void looks fire. Glitch looks superb. I mean, Blackbird looks kind of plain, but still, I mean, I love the helmets. But I'm just saying, like, if you could customize Glitch and Void, like all these characters, man, that would be insane. And then when you look and you see when you see all these little things here where they have like these different abilities, with the power slide and the micro jets and disruptor and amplify. I mean, that's real cool. That's kind of, I know that's also in Destiny, and I don't know. I mean, I tried to get into the Destiny online, or I should say multiplayer PvP. Got cooked. I don't know if it was a pay to win or whatever, but my primitive weapons did not stand a chance. I would get a couple of kills. I didn't go out only having one or two kills. I got some kills, but I was always damn near in the negative. I mean, like, I would just be getting ripped apart. I remember when I was playing with some of those diehards, and you need to get better weapons. You need to go in there. I'm like, oh my God, bro, I don't play Destiny PvP or Destiny like that anyway. Like, I mean, what's relax. And anyway, so, but yeah, the customization, it has to be there. It needs to be there. But I do love the character models. People can complain about Concord, but these character models don't look bad whatsoever. I definitely like the abilities. Looks cool. I think that like I said, it has that Halo 5 vibe to me a little bit, we need that back, please. 343. Okay, never mind. But yeah, I like this. I like this. You said you can't see anything. Oh, your screen is black. Oh, sorry. That's yeah. Well, I mean, it's showing. I'm looking dead at it, making sure that the stream is going good. So, but yeah, it's it looks good. It definitely looks good. It definitely looks good. I'm intrigued for when that beta drops. I want to see if I can get in and try to play a little bit, and then show you guys some gameplay, things like that. But all right, now go to my gameplay. So yeah, but it looked good. It looks good. It looks good. It definitely looks good. Oh, hold on. So but yeah, let me know, guys, what you think. Are y'all interested in it? I know that I put I put a poll up there to where you guys could sit there. And so far, I see that it's 2080. 80% of you guys so far are saying no, you're not excited about Marathon. 20% of you are saying yes. I'm like I said, I'm in between. I'm not excited about it, but I do want to play it. It's just there's just those two factors that's just got me like, okay, it's $40, which is fine, the price, but again, like I said, it's just that thing of where, when Sony talks about premium and all this and that, $40 is, I don't know. But you look at a game like Helldivers, I believe Helldivers was a little bit cheaper, was it? But I got it off of PC, so it was automatically cheaper. So I don't know if it was regular price on PlayStation or not, but I got it on PC. So, and Helldivers is fantastic. So Helldivers 2 is great. So I don't know. I think it's worth the try. I just, hope that it'll do better than what Concord did. Concord was kind of, Concord should have been something else. It should have been a story game first, and then you introduce the multiplayer, in my opinion. I think that the characters were interesting enough to where you could do kind of like, and I've said this before, where they could have been done like the game from Square Enix, the Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, kind of, it looked like it had that vibe to it. So if you did it in a story game, a co-op shooter, I think it would have kicked off, and I think it would have been pretty popular. And then you could have introduced the PvP version of it. But again, it's, I don't know. I don't know how much Sony wanted to. Well, Sony wanted to invest a lot into it because they had a TV show, or like, they had an animation and everything for it. So I think they had comic books and all types of stuff for it. So they went all in for it. But I just think that to introduce the characters first, to make some of these characters that where some people thought that they looked goofy, maybe they could be beloved. So I don't know. It's Concord's cooked anyway now at this point, but what could have been. So I hope that they make the same decision, make the right decisions with this game. I mean, because if this game doesn't do it, I don't know what Sony could do with multiplayer games. I think, listen, the biggest problem with Sony is their thought process on what multiplayer game would work and what game wouldn't. The two main multiplayer games that I think, or three I should say, that would work. Now the third one would be, it's according if it's good. I still think that Sony should have reached out to Jaffe to work on Twisted Metal. Games like that are necessary. That we don't have enough of those type of games, or those car combat games. I think that Twisted Metal would have been would have been a good one if it was done properly. Like, it had to be dark. It couldn't have been cheesy. That was kind of the problem with Twisted Metal 3. It still was trying to be dark, but funny at the same time, when Twisted Metal it's really not meant to be too funny. I know the show has some comedy stuff into it, but it's not, I don't know. For the games was dark. So, but I think that would have been one. The second one was the Last of Us. I don't know why they cooked it. I don't know why. I'm sure that there's some PlayStation insiders that knows more and talked about it more, but I have no idea. But I think that was a big mistake for letting that go. And then the big ones for me, the main one, and it could have been just probably resources, because they would have to put a lot of money and a lot of content into it. But that Spider-Man MMO, that would have made me stay on PlayStation a little, well, or at least PlayStation account, because I think that might have probably been a game that maybe went anywhere, or it would have definitely went to PlayStation and PC. So I would have been playing the hell out of that. That looked and sounded incredible, but the resources that they have to put into, like, I mean, Insomniac would have to be locked in. Like, they would be just doomed to stay on that. And then you have to bring content after content after content. That's a lot of money to put in. And, but I think I think that those three would have been one. And of course, there's some more there's some PlayStation classics that maybe could have had the opportunity, but I think that those three, but you let Concord, and now you got this, you got Marathon, we'll see, but I don't know, man. Big Bad Mo said, F Bungie, damn. Yobi said, honestly, Mega, Sony should have stayed with the Spider-Man multiplayer game that's exactly what I was talking about, was the MMO. That looked great. That looked great. Okay, I'm over here doing all this talking and need to be showing this gameplay. All right, there we go. This game right here, this was the demo. This game was wild. It's not very long, but it's called it'll say at the end of it, it's something Strike. I don't know. I just played it just before I started the show. I went through it once, and I was trying to get the controls down or whatever. It is not very difficult, and yes, it looks. I mean, this is the beta, so it's a demo, and it might, and graphically it'll look a little bit better, I guess. But man, when you see this combat, that's where this game shines. This combat is sweet. I cannot wait to jump on this. This combat is stupid. I'm like, what in the world? This is great. So I hope this game comes to consoles at some point. This is only on PC so far. It's on Steam. I got the demo off of Steam, but when I saw this, I was like, yo, I got to look and see what this is all about. It is cold-blooded. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so, and let me know what you guys think about this gameplay here of this game. And it'll show the name of it at the end of the demo or whatever. But yeah, this game is really, really fun. I was playing it on normal. It was very challenging when you're trying to do the parry, because it does not play around with the parry. You have to be perfect. So you'll see me struggling against the boss or a couple of these characters, especially when they get into the when I get into these cats that has these weapons. But anyway, my last thing just to say here on Marathon, I wish for it the best. I want to play it, but we'll just see. Let's just see. But Bungie. Oh, and also, if this doesn't work, if this game doesn't do it, I don't know, man. Do y'all think Bungie is cooked? Like, I mean, what will Sony do with Bungie? Like, at this, what will happen with Bungie? Will Bungie get dissolved? Will they? I mean, I'm sure they'll keep the name or whatever, but I mean, what will they do? What will they work on? Like, I mean, I don't know. Will PlayStation trust them to work on something else? Like, I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy. So, I don't know. We'll see. All right. The next thing I want to talk about is the Oblivion remake or remaster or whatever. I've seen a lot of pictures about it. It looks good. I never played Oblivion, so I only played Skyrim. So and Fallout, stuff like that. Like I've made it clear that I have not played a lot of Bethesda games until just kind of maybe last, I would say, the first Bethesda game that I say that I can't say first, but the mainline Bethesda game that I played was Fallout 3. I picked up a lot of their games because I loved Fallout 3. But so like with New Vegas, I tried a little bit of it, have not got that far in it. My son actually beat that a while back, talked about how good it was. So I went ahead and when he got it, I went ahead and I bought me a copy of it a while back. Still haven't got a chance to play it though. Of course, Starfield, love Starfield. Skyrim, Skyrim is just massive. It got with my homeboy. I told my homeboy about it, and when I tell the story that's all he plays is the MMO, the Elder Scrolls ESO. That's all he plays. He don't play anything else no more. He's been playing that for the last 10 years. Nothing else. So he became a big fan of that. Like he was just playing, he beat Skyrim, got all the DLC, beat that. Then he got into ESO. I told him about ESO and then it just changed. So anyway, because I let him borrow the game and then he bought his own copy. So yeah. So anyway, but that's, and other stuff like from other stuff from Bethesda, of course, I like the Doom games. I mean, not the Doom games, but the Wolfenstein games. I love the Wolfenstein games, actually. Doom, I like Doom. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is about me and Doom. Like, I know that they're great games, and am I excited for the Dark Age? I can't wait to play it, but am I gonna continue to play it and beat it? That's the thing. I don't know. It's not as bad as it is like with The Last of Us with me. I don't know what it is about I beat The Last of Us 2. The story got really interesting for me for The Last of Us 2 because it became a revenge thing with me because I'm like, oh no, Abby got to go, and then come to find out what happened. What? Yeah, I was disappointed with the ending, but and I understood the whole thing of trying to make Abby all, try to make her likable and stuff, and she was likable to a certain degree, but no, chick, you killed Joel. What are you doing, right? But I could never, and I bought how many versions of The Last of Us? I bought 3 versions of The Last of Us, of the first Last of Us, and I just can't get through it. It's just something about The Last of Us. It's just something. It's like it's too slow for me or something. While The Last of Us 2 wasn't slow. It was, I don't know. The story seemed more intriguing to me, even though when people say The Last of Us, the first one is just God's tier story. I don't know. I don't know what it is about me and The Last of Us, but Doom is not as bad as that. I just can't finish a Doom. I don't know why, but I like them. I don't know. But maybe if I start this prequel, then I can go and probably go through the rest of them, or at least start the one from 2016 and then work on Eternal, because I got them. I just haven't beat them. So anyway, but the remake I'm really excited about. And it's because, like I said, I haven't played Oblivion. I knew some friends that had it, but I just, they played it, talked about it, raved about it, but I just never had a chance to play it. So I'm looking forward to it. I did read some people comments about that that there might be some kind of there will be some DLC, but they were kind of upset about the DLC because it was like, this is 19-year-old game and they're going to try to make money off it. Listen, this isn't a new thing. Like, I mean, if it's a remaster, if it's from what the pictures, it looks great, right? But if it's got some extra stuff on top of I guess the main 2 DLCs that was a part of Oblivion or whatever, and those atmospheres and everything is remastered too, I'm not tripping about it. But for me, I'm new to the game, so I'm not going to trip about that. And maybe for players who's already played it and seen it or whatever, that's just kind of whatever thing. But it's okay. So this kind of goes to me about with the Master Chief Collection, right? I can't tell you how many times if I played and beat all the games from Halo, right? But the thing is that the Master Chief Collection, it offered better graphics, gameplay good, especially was on new hardware, and I paid for it. Now I understand that was just one fee or whatever. So I don't know. You guys are going to have to help me with that. Yeah. DJ Berto, hey, what's going on, man? You gonna say I'm K Fraud and brother? I don't know what it is about me and the Dooms. It's not I don't dislike them. I played more of the multiplayer in Doom in Doom 2016 than I did 2016, 2017, whenever that Doom came out. Then I did the story. And it's not like I was just having fun with the multiplayer. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna get into it though, because I bought all the DLCs for all of them. I mean, for that one, and then when the Dark Ages come, I'll most likely probably get the deluxe edition for that. But I don't know, man. I don't know what it is about me and the Dooms, man. They kick ass. They dope. I just haven't finished one. So I if this was Wolfenstein, it'd be a whole different animal. I love Wolfenstein. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I even enjoyed the Daughters. What was it called? I forgot. Whatever. Me and Don went through it and beat it. And so yeah, no, I like Wolfenstein, man. I like lighting them Nazis up, man. But I like to just the wildness of that too. So, and I know that what you call it is wild. So I don't know. You just gotta give me a chance to absorb a lot of these Bethesda games. Oh, the Outer Worlds. I love the Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds was fantastic. So it's not like it's just other like, okay, so the Dishonored games, haven't beat those. I own them. I just haven't got to it yet. So, and if you've listened to me, you follow me, you know that sometimes I might buy a game from the 360 era and might start playing it after I get done with Assassin's Creed. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I'm so odd like that. And that's why I buy games, just to hold on to them, just to make sure that if it's in Game Pass or if it's on some subscription or something like that, then I make sure that if I like it enough of what I play, I'm going to get it. So, so it's what I'm saying, I'll hold on and play a game no matter how old it is. I mean, I went back and went through and played Lost Odyssey again. So yeah, so it's and that put 120 hours into it. So, and I need to go back so I can get stronger, so I can beat the DLC, because I never knew that I had the DLC. I didn't know it had DLC until I was like, what is going on? I went into this place, and then I got all the way to the bottom level, and there's this big ass damn robot thing, and he's just unstoppable. I need this one particular item to beat it. So, and I don't have that yet. So, but yeah, no. I'll just go back and I'll just play all types of stuff. So yeah, I'll get to the Dishonoreds and stuff like that. And I've talked real well about Ghostwire Tokyo and other games. So I am not saying I am a Bethesda fan. I just need more time to play the other Bethesda games to that sense. Yeah, Youngbloods, thank you. You think Oblivion? See, now there's people that said Oblivion is better than Skyrim. I've heard that from people, and so I'm looking forward to playing it. Yobi says, "Damn, that's all he plays." He said I see it, love it. He says, "Finger crossed for Starfield multiplayer MMO. Swear I will get lost in that game." Oh yeah, if I booted up Starfield, I'd be lost again. I'd be lost again. Because I knew once I got started in that game, I was not going to get done with it until I beat it, and that's just how it was. I mean, how many hours I put in that? 200, 300 hours. I just love it. And then what so makes Starfield so great is I'm probably have another 500-600 hours of gameplay left. So yeah, Starfield is great. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to this Oblivion, like, and because of what people said that this is better than Skyrim. Some people, like, of course, like Skyrim is elite, and I hear that Oblivion is elite. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. It looks good. I don't know if how many people seen the pictures, but they're out there. There's leaked pictures out there. So and if it's sort of shadow drop next week, then look, I'm on it. Then I'll just add that to the list. Just needed to. I would be back on my Assassin's Creed, but you know, sometimes when I beat some of these games, when I beat South of Midnight, and then before that I beat Lost Odyssey. You know, I need a little break and probably need to just get into some multiplayer. And so that's why I've been playing COD, and I've been playing a lot of Tekken. I've been playing a lot of Tekken. So just to try to, I know that they're going to make they're going to do a patch for Tekken here, Tekken 8, within I think Thursday. I think it's Thursday. And then, so I got to get used to how the game plays, but that's fine. I'm always used to them changing and doing stuff like that. But let me read what Yobi said. Yobi says, likewise, Mega, they have a mod on Starfield to where you can, while you are in space flying in a space battle, a mod makes it to where your last 4 registered ships will accompany you. Wow, that's nuts. That's nuts. That is nuts. That's nuts. So, guys, this game here, right? What do you guys think about this? If whoever's that's been able to see this gameplay, what do you? I mean, I think that the gameplay itself is just it's incredible. I love beat 'em ups like this, so I think that this game has all the potential in the world. And it's a demo, so it's not, it didn't, it wouldn't let you do everything, but my God, it is so fun. I definitely there's a couple of I'm really happy that we're getting into the era of hack and slash and beat 'em ups now. I'm really happy with that. Like I know that there's a lot of people that likes the Souls games, but let that sit and rest and cook for a while. We need games like this. We need way more games than this. Yes, look at this. Look at this combat, bro. This game is tough. What? See, man, yeah. Just a sample of it. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, so yeah, I'm looking forward to Oblivion. I think that that's going to be really fun. So we'll see. Because and also they said there's going to be a revamped HUD, revamped combat. And then, of course, the visuals are doing that. And I hope Xbox really does that. I think, PlayStation should be doing that as well. But PlayStation seems to be in a position to where they're nervous to make those type of moves. Like, I don't know why. I mean, like, I don't know. Oh, and then I forgot when I was talking about the multiplayers for PlayStation. There's so many PlayStation gamers that have been asking for SOCOM. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't know, man. It's crazy. I don't know what Sony is doing when it comes to the multiplayer stuff. And then when you got the people that's like, well, they're single player, that's their power, and it is, but Spirit Strike, that's what it's called, Spirit Strike. I don't know, man. I really don't know. There's just too many classics, and so Xbox can go ahead and take full advantage of having their classics available to where gamers can go ahead and play some of those classics. Listen, I know that there most likely will not be a sequel to Lost Odyssey, which it would be cool if they did. But at least make a remake of it, because the one thing about it that when you playing it, it's so great. Storyline it's good, all of that, but it's aged. So like you can tell it's very, 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 very aged. So you don't want to be in a position to where like, enhancements is fine, but I would love a remake to that. People in the chat, let me know what other remakes you would want to see from Xbox and PlayStation. So, I think that I don't know what's going on with the Ocular fan. What's happening? Arshot said, I was going to say the same thing. Reminds me of a Fist of the North Star when I played that demo. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking too. I was thinking of the classic of the Fist of the North Star. Matter of fact, there was the last Fist of the North Star game came on PlayStation as an exclusive. Boo. And it had me so hyped that it made me and I had to pay $50 for it, which for the 360 version of the Fist of the North Star. There was two of them, and I got both of them. One was like $16. It was on sale, but that second one, the Fist of the North Star second fighter, it never went on sale, never. So I had to go ahead, and I was waiting for it to get on sale, and it never did. So I went ahead and had to pick it up. So. You said, what's with Xbox new bullshit update? Had my heart pounding. Oh, I'm in the beta. I'm in the preview. So I've been had that update, or the new look of what Xbox UI looks like, or the change of their interface or whatever for damn near a year now. So yeah, I'm used to it. But yeah, I don't know. How do you like it? Do you like it? You said he said it had my heart pounding. Yeah, so I was used to it. I was used to it. I like, finally, the one thing too is with Xbox, I was going to say with that new look or whatever, I think that kind of started last year with where you can use the different backgrounds and stuff like that. I mean, we've been asking for Xbox to do that for eons. So, because if there's one thing that PlayStation has always done way more superior than Xbox is have those really great interfaces, those themes that you can add to the PlayStation background and stuff like that. PlayStation has always been better than Xbox in that category, but Xbox is finally it's getting it together. So I'm really enjoying them. There needs to be more, of course, but my favorite one, of course, is the Cyberpunk background thing, where where you got the whole background and everything, where the character is kind of moving in the background. It's really cool. So, but yeah, really dope. I think that also is that just last point when you're talking about the Oblivion game, I just think that it's okay. So I'm saying I'm excited for it. I've never played it, so that'll be a new game that I can jump into. But the one thing to me, though, that makes me excited is that, like I said, Xbox has an opportunity to bring some of these classics back. I want them to do that. I really do want them to do that, which is kind of making me do a segue to the next topic that I want to talk about, which is there's more and more. Look, when you go in there and look and see what Xbox is doing with Game Pass, you're starting to see more Call of Duty games, some classic games. They're not available yet. They still have the Transformers game, the Cybertron, the Transformers Cybertron game, and then they also have the Marvel Alliance games. They're available, but they're not. You can't buy them. Yeah, well, I shouldn't say they're not available, but they're there. And that's been the thing that we've been saying this for a while. It's like, man, look, we need some of these classics to be coming on over. So maybe this is something that they'll be announcing in June. It would be about time. But I mean, none of this stuff ever comes as quick as we want it to, and they probably have to structure that, of licenses and all different types of stuff like that. I know that they own Activision now, but still with licensed music, whatever that that could be a part of the red tape of why it hasn't happened as quick as we've been wanting it to. So, but if they do that, if they start doing that, then that's a good sign that they're going to start doing it more and more. They just won't be throwing them all at one time, which I can see that, and that makes sense. And especially when you have new CODs that's already out or that's coming out, that you don't want to oversaturate Game Pass with a whole bunch of CODs when you got a new COD coming out. You still want people to play and invest into the new COD. So what would be really dope though, it's kind of like how it's dope how they did it with Call of Duty, where you can get all your Call of Duties up into one like area, but my God, it takes so much space. If they could do that with the older CODs, like they have when they start pumping out the older CODs, they can make their own individual, like for the old classic Call of Duties, have their own structure to where they like they do with the new Call of Duties. So it's crazy. And another thing too is that I don't know why Vanguard is not available. I guess maybe they just kind of let Vanguard just kind of be what it is and then just let it go. That's a COD that I have not played. I have not played Vanguard. I was tired of World War II, anything. Like, come on, man. We need to get to some modern stuff. So I just haven't played it. And it hasn't gone on sale. Cheap. I should say it hasn't got cheap enough for me to where I would go ahead and I would buy it so I could play it. But I really wasn't interested into the multiplayer. I just was more interested in playing the storyline of Vanguard, of Call of Duty Vanguard. But I don't know. I've heard mixed things about it. Most people said more negative things about it. I mean, but I don't really care about that. I just wanted to just, if it's cheap enough, I'll go ahead and I'll cop it. But it ain't there. But it's crazy that Vanguard is not in this Call of Duty like collection that you have if you got all the recent Call of Duties. From it started, I think, from Modern Warfare 2, and then it's got all, Black Ops and a Cold War and now you got 6 and stuff like that. So I hope that if they bring the old classic CODs back, that they'll do the same thing to where they're just in a bundle like that, to where you could just have them all in a collective, so you don't have to go digging for them and things like that. You said I had that. You said you had that for a cool minute. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm ready for it to see what games that they're going to bring out. I know that there'll be some CODs, but we want those classics, man. I'm telling you, they pull off to bring out the Marvel Alliance. Man, hit me up so we can go through and play. You know what I'm saying? Co-op. It will be classic co-op 2025, because not only for that, but then you'll also have that Capcom collection that's going to have Power Stone and the Capcom versus SNK. Oh my God, like, bro, it's nuts. I love it. Also, another thing too that happened just the other day, I saw that there was an update on the Marvel versus Capcom collection. And I was like, what is going on here? Like, normally those type of games never get any type of update. They just do the collection and they work. And then also, they did a collection and then they add enhancements and I'm like, what? That's dope. So which tells me that Capcom is really taking it seriously with these collections, and we'll be seeing a lot more of that, which I think that's a really good positive thing, especially the way the netcode plays for them. They play great on they play great. They play great. And so and just as long as I don't think Xbox is going to have that problem going forward like they did with Marvel vs. Capcom collection. And there was another one, another collection that Xbox squandered. Did we get that one? I think no, maybe not. We didn't get that one. It was the SNK collection. I don't think that Xbox gamers got that one. I think that's the only one that's not out. Xbox has got the rest of them, but got all the rest of the Capcom collections, but they don't have that one yet. And hopefully that still will come. But the netcodes for those games play really well. Goes back to the first collection that I got. Also, like there was a Street Fighter collection as well. That played well. I remember playing. I was playing a few matches with Megatron and a few other people. It was we had a good time. Megatron beat me too. That was crazy. He could get down with some old Street Fighter 2. I was like, damn, he cooking me. So, you know, shout out to that. Shout out to that cooking. I need some revenge. So anyway, yeah, I'm excited for that. But there was not an update for any of these classics like that. So it's good that Capcom is taking it seriously. So you know, for people who don't have Marvel vs. Capcom collection or was interested in it and just thinking like, well, it's, you know, it's this, that, and that. No, they actually really are showing love to the game. So and it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. It's worth it for sure. Also, there was one more thing that I wanted to say. Oh yeah, that's right. That was one more thing I wanted to touch on. Yeah, and that was that. This is video game related, but it's not video game related. It's about the best. I seen somebody had a debate talking about who has the best TV video game adaptation. Is it The Last of Us? Is it Fallout, Halo, you know, Twisted Metal? I mean, there was so many people divisive about the first Halo season. I love the first Halo season, but a lot of people love the second Halo season. I don't know. So you would think that maybe it'd have to be between, and I can't think of anything else. I mean, I know that there's more, but I don't know, man. Could it be? I think it probably might be down to The Last of Us and the Fallout series for the best TV video game adaptation. What do you guys think? I don't know, and I don't know. And would you think that Fallout was probably the best out of all of them? I don't know. I don't know. I just I thought that was pretty interesting. I seen a debate about there, and it was a lot of back and forth about it. A lot of people like season 2. Season 2 for the Last of Us. I mean, a lot of people like the season for The Last of Us 2, but the new season for Fallout, and they're claiming that it's going to be bigger and better than the first one. So interesting, very interesting for sure. So I don't know. I definitely think that. We've gotten a lot better as gamers, we've gotten a lot better from these studios when it comes to making these video game TV shows and movies and things like that. Because I'm telling you, man, going back to the 80s and the 90s, man, Street Fighter and the Mario Brothers. Now, Howard the Duck was great, but that wasn't a video game. That was a comic book character. But still, Howard the Duck was done right. But there was so many bad ones. Like I'm pretty sure that I've erased a lot of them from my memory. But the worst two, Street Fighter and Mario, was just so damn bad. God, Mario was absolutely ridiculous. So, and then just looking now and you see the Mario movie, the Sonic movies, the Pikachu movies, and then the Spider-Verse movies and stuff like that. Like, it's just so much better now. And then the TV shows from video games, so much better. So it's good that they're taking it seriously. But I don't know. We have to probably talk about that at some point to do a top 5. Probably have to do a top 5 talking about that, I think. Anyway, so was it going to be a big long show or cast today? We wanted to touch on a few things. I mean, marathon was one of those things that I wanted to first touch on, but it really is really kind of quiet unless there's some other news that just dropped not too long, here just recently in the last few hours or so. But it's just wanted to touch bases. It's get back to playing some Tekken or some Call of Duty. It's one or the other. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I'm close to getting that Game Pass, that season pass done for Tekken, and I still got a little ways to do for the battle pass for Call of Duty. I think I'm like at 12. So I still got a ways to go to finish that one, but Tekken, I'm almost done. I think just need 10 more. I'm like at 51 and it ends at 60. So I probably will just keep on playing Tekken so I can go ahead and get that knocked out. Plus get my characters all back up to the, they kind of changed it because it was where the last time where I had every character that was above Vanquisher. It was Vanquisher or above. And so then when I got one of my characters up above to Ginyu, then they raised the characters back up. But the one thing that I got pissed off about, I said this the last time that I was talking about it, was that I was like, I gave myself too many numbers. I gave myself too high of a Tekken prowess. I said it was like at 190. I wasn't 190,000. I was 158,000. That's where I was. But to drop me all the way down to, what was it? 70, it was like 69, 70,000 Tekken prowess. That pissed me off because it seems like when you're at the bottom, when you're down at the bottom, you play the most cheaters there. I mean, there's going to be cheaters all the way through, but there's just like the cheaters just dwell there. Like you'll play somebody that has 25 wins. And if you beat them, which there's a couple of times that I beat them, there was one match that I thought I recorded, which I was playing somebody who was playing as Devil Jin. It was nuts. I took it all the way to the last round, to the last round, and they just went crazy, and I couldn't get out of it, like, because they kept pause, I can't say that. They kept pushing me into the wall with the heavy attacks, and so then they kept chipping me. It was a lousy way to go out, but at least I took that bastard all the way to the last match. But it was just nut of how you just play so many cheaters, and you could tell which way when they start playing with and again, when they hitting with the one buttons or whatever, then they turn it off, turn it back on, turn it back off. They talk about that's part of the cheating mechanism that they're doing anyway. I don't know, man, but it is what it is. I've still been having fun. I've only had one moment where I had a losing streak, had a moment of where I was going to be demoted, but I saved myself. I went ahead and I just was having a bad session with Zayu, and for some reason it just wasn't clicking, and so I went off and I said, well, you know what, let me use somebody that's easier, and then I picked up Hall Rang, and then I got everything back up and I was doing my thing. So really good matches though. There was a guy that was playing was playing with Jin, a PlayStation dude. Those were battles. We went all the way to the end. He got me. But it took, every battle went to the end. It was really, really fun, really fun. So, that's just what I like to do, man. So anyway, I know that I need to be showing this at Fight Night. So, and we will do that. So just letting you know, but I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be talking about whatever else, that's in the gaming news. I'm not going to be doing too long today. There's really no reason to. I already talked about what I wanted to talk about, unless there was somebody in the chat that wanted to discuss something. But anyway, hope everybody has a good day. I am going to get to moving around and get to some gaming. If you want to holler at me, man, you can holler at me on Twitter at KMega4, or you can holler at me on Xbox or on PlayStation. I'll be mostly on the Xbox. But same KMega 405 on PC, KMega 405. Also, I'd like to hear you guys' comments about, are y'all excited for Marathon? Are y'all excited for this? Let me go ahead and look and see what the in this poll, and it's 83% that said that they were not excited for Marathon. And you said you're off tomorrow, Yobi? You're off tomorrow and Thursday. Well, that means, damn it, the Fight Night has to happen. So we're gonna have to probably have a special Fight Night tomorrow, and then we can do it again Thursday. I'm with it. Let's do it. Finally, let's get started. You said you're starting your second job in the coming weeks. Okay, all right, brother. All right, good deal. All right, so we'll sit there and we'll have a 2-night special of fight night. We'll do it tomorrow. Or if you got time during the day, and then Thursday night we can do it or whatever. I don't care, and then I'll definitely be back to doing it on Sunday. Because once I get started, then I'm ready. It's just that I get caught up in not doing something, and then next thing you know, I'm like, oh man, look at the time, and then I just kind of pass on from it. So, got to get back to it. I know Big Bad Mo has been wanting to see me fight, playing some more Tekken and stuff like that. So I got to get back to it. So, thank you guys so much for coming through. But yeah, let's do it tomorrow. Have some fight night. Get down on some fighters. Also, I can't wait to show you guys Bleach, man. I need to get back on that. It was really, really cool. I have not started the story mode yet, so that's probably what I'll do Sunday. But anyway, not going to keep you guys. I'm finna get out of here. Everybody have a blessed one. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.